who would, you know, cut you off. I truly, and this is a little cynical, but I genuinely believe that there are a decent chunk of drivers in Vancouver that if you gave them like a Telltale game style choice and were like, hey, if you change lanes here, you'll save no time, but the person that's behind you will get to their destination a little slower. I genuinely believe that, like, there's probably 25% of the population that's like, oh, hell yeah. If they get there slower, that means I'm getting there proportionally faster. I don't know. There's a conglomeration of things. I have my own pet theories. One of which is so many people here spend $75,000 and up on their cars that as soon as they get out onto the road, it's like, bro, this is my investment. This is my life. If I don't drive like an asshole, then what am I doing? We've only got one inventory space. Let's go back to base. See Canada. see Canada, see Canada, see. You're right, I should drop the carry-all. Get out of here. We don't need you. Alright, what were we even making? Oh, a hatch. That's... Ah! Basically, every Mercedes driver... Look, I didn't want to say it. So take the preconceived notions that you have about BMW drivers, Mercedes drivers, Porsche drivers, Ferrari drivers, Tesla drivers, etc., and then extrapolate that to them being 50% of the cars on the road because it's literally correct. What am I doing in here? Are you crazy? Bro, run. Yo, he's a cutie, though. Put your other eggs in there? I'm worried they're gonna eat each other. They won't. Alright. I trust you. I do. Where's my other eggs? Egg whites. I know I got them somewhere here. Misc ores? It's an animal cruelty tank. There's a big egg there as well. Yo, they're pulsing, dude. This thing's gonna spawn a Leviathan. Look at the size of this son of a gun. That's terrifying. I don't know if we need it, but it seems like that might be an okay idea. Plus, it gives me more reinforcements regardless. Silicone rubber. So it's one of those things where if you see that there's aliens coming in, you just go, close the bulkhead! And then you go, Dimitri, no! And he goes, you know, protect the user. I don't remember. It's a Titanfall 2 joke. Prime directive, protect the pilot. Dimitri! Dimitri! Ryan, you gotta close the door! Ah, no! No! Something like that. You can also put some plants in there for them. Yeah, whatever. They'll be fine. Then the music from Interstellar starts playing. Yeah. Don't let my systems go. Say something, new patrol. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to the new... Oh, oh, oh. Yes, that's the only modern song I know. Don't let me leave, Murph. Oh, we're afraid your ship is radioactive, mate. That's why they got that song in Interstellar, in case you remember or didn't remember. Titanium 3. What are today's achievements? I mean, we didn't accomplish a little. I think we accomplished a decent chunk. Excuse me, the radio is not bumping. Oh, you said radioactive. I see. So I'm going to build a bioreactor. That's going to be the end of the stream today. We did a lot. We got the prawn suit, compass. We met a whole bunch of new aliens, explored a bunch, expanded our base. There was some downtime. No doubt. I can't really... I mean, what do I care if the base runs out of power overnight? Who gives a crap? Green jacket, gold jacket. Just sleep, dude. I am gonna make the reactor. Make the reactor. No, I did not watch Velvet Buzzsaw yet. You know why? I was too busy listening to the real Velvet, the Velvet Underground, and or Nico. Maybe you've heard of them. Probably not, though. Titanium, please. Only 42 hours left of my 48-hour water fast. Dude, that's a... Don't start... I'm going to teach you a little trick from the working world, alright? You don't start counting, like, the distance... Oh, scan for salvage instead. I guess that makes a whole lot of sense. Don't start counting the percentages of being done at tasks that you don't want to do until you get to at least, like, a third. You know, when I used to work 8:30 to 4:30, you know? I didn't go, whoa, an hour of the workday's done at 9:30. Nah, you wait till like 11, and you try not to look at the clock at all. And then at 11, you go, oh my god, approximately, you know, 26% of the workday's done. And then you start doing the math, and you go, okay, well, it's only like an hour and a half to lunch, then lunch is an hour, and then you've only got 2.5 hours left of work after that. That's when you start to crunch the numbers. But, Doctor, I am Pagliacci. Yeah, at one of my jobs, I had an hour lunch. I worked in an office. You jealous? I also worked at Goodwill for a little while, where I had a 30-minute lunch break. And I spent it walking into the woods behind the Goodwill, and then there was a solitary picnic table out there. I would eat my handmade turkey sandwich, and then read like 15 pages of a book, and then walk back. Try a 12-hour shift. When should I look at the clock? Well, never, Doctor. You never know what's going to walk through the door of the ER. You got to stay prepped. Wouldn't be worried about trying to figure out how much of the day's left so you can get home and watch Grey's Anatomy. You know, people's lives are on the line. Oh, oh, oh. When should I start tracking percent through my life? That's the beauty, is that unless you got an Albert Finney big fish situation going on, you'll never know, you know? Because you might already be 99.9% of the way through your life. Or, who knows, you might be like 10% of the way. I hope I go out watching NL. Don't put that evil on me, okay? You'll probably go out watching Forensic Files like everybody else. Or dying alone in your lazy boy hoping your kids call you. But even in your fatal moments as you take your last breath going, but they're busy, I don't want to bother them. Welcome to the new age. Oh, oh, oh. I'm radioactive. Hold on, what was I even building? Bioreactor, that's right. 3 titanium, a wiring kit, and a lubricant. They should call it lubricant. Because that's what it does. It allows you to lubra. Oh, I see a stalker has our camera. Crap. Yeah, creep vine's easy. If only I could remember where the forest was. It's literally right there. Dude, we've almost taken the whole kelp forest down, though. No, oh, NL, we're trying to sleep. Okay, that's fair. I thought you were saying NL is he's trying to end the stream so he can get to sleep. Absolutely not. I got a long day ahead of me. I've been enjoying streaming more, though. You know, again, I was in an up and down mood on yesterday's stream. That's life. It happens. I was like analyzing after. I was like, why was I in a bad mood? And I was like, I didn't really enjoy playing as any of the Smash characters. Just dumb bullshit, basically. Alright, you grow big and grow strong. Friday stream was a lot of fun. I mean, Saturday stream was fun, too. The thing with Smash is embarrassing as a 30-year-old man. But when I suck at Smash, I get tilted by chat. When I'm crushing in Smash, and then somebody comes in and goes, does he know what up B does? I go, ha ha ha, you're like a little child. But if I'm losing in Smash, and somebody's like, does he have tilt smap to the C-stick? I'm like, listen here, you little bitch. I'll have you know. I've been playing this game since you were a fucking gammy. 2 silver ores. Need some copper. Probably more. We need some lubricant. NL, I turned 30 in 4 days. How should I say goodbye to my 20s? Dude, here's the thing. Corey will disagree with me, but he's wrong. Being in your 30s is awesome because you no longer, like, have to concern yourself with having the same interests that are contemporaneous with other people in their 20s. What I mean by that is when you're, like, 25 and people are like, hey, come go to the nightclub that's also a skydiving facility with me. And then you go, I don't really know if I want to do that. They go, why are you so... Oh, you're already older than you are. Why don't you try to have fun? The second you turn 30, if someone's like, hey, do you want to go to the nightclub? You just go, I'm 30. And they go, oh, sorry, I didn't know. All of a sudden, you have, like, a great excuse. Like, when we were in Whistler, we walked past a nightclub, and, like, when we walked by, there were, like, I got hit by a blast of hot, moist air that was, like, 10 degrees hotter than the weather outside. And everybody was, like, sweating through their shirts, and they were having conversations outside. They were like, bro! Cuttlefish egg? They're like, bro! I just want you to know. I fucking love you, dude. But if you ever do that shit again, I will fucking kill you. And I was like, man, that just... And then the next morning, they're all gonna be hungover, and they're gonna be like, hey, remember when you threatened to kill me last night, bro? That was pretty fucked up. It's a cuttlefish. Look at that Tomo right there. Go in? No, that's a step too far. You can play with him? Hi. Ah! I thought I killed him. Dude, he's getting big. I can't put him in an empty hand. Look, he's a cutie, though. Hello, my son. He's a cute boy. What the heck are you? Crash fish? No, you're the exploding one! Tomo, don't get too attached to this life, okay? They don't explode if they're in alien containment. Okay, all is forgiven. All is forgiven. I need more titanium, because I'm going to build a multi-purpose room. Anyway, I'm just saying, that's... Kate doesn't believe me, and I'm sure many people in the chat right now don't believe me. And they say, you know, what you're saying right now, NL, is that, you know, when you're in your 30s, you're giving up on the last ghost and specter of the party-driven lifestyle of your 20s. That is what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that it owns. You have a built-in excuse to never do shit you don't want to have to do anymore, except, like, shit that the government forces you to do, or they'll send you to jail. Obviously, like, you know, oh, I need more titanium. Obviously, not that much has changed, because, like, you know, I've only been 30 for, like, 3 months or something. But philosophically, for whatever reason, like, I feel way better saying no now. And I no longer feel like I have to have a good excuse to say no. Instead, I'm like, I just don't really want to. It's the thing that you've suggested. I'm glad, you know, you pursue it if you would like to do it. Don't let me... I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying I have no interest in it whatsoever. Most of the people I party with are in their 50s. Or are in their 30s. You're literally just 50. Yeah, but no, it's like... Here's the thing. When you're 20s, or when you're in your 20s, partying is, like, cool. As you get older... And not everybody has to hold this opinion. But... it gets, like, a little sad. Like, when you see, like, a drunk 19-year-old, you're like, yeah, buddy, you do you. When you see a drunk 50-year-old and they're like, I don't know where I'm going, you're like, ah, sweetie. Do you need to talk to somebody? "40 years old. 40 years old is the cutoff for partying." That's not what I'm saying. You can party to your heart's content. I'm just saying the way that it gets interpreted, at least by me, gets different. It changes as you age.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards
Reactor inactive. Reactor inactive.
of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
So what do you put in a bioreactor? I will never put Tomo in it. "Hey, when you're old, you can't have fun anymore." All right. You know, when you see a 55-year-old dude dying of, like, alcoholic liver disease in the hospital, you'd be like, "Hey, any last words?" He's like, "At least I didn't let nerds tell me how to live my life. Rock on, brother. See you on the other side." Lantern fruits are the best. Put your floaters in it? Now that's a good idea. Oh, hell yeah, brother. And the melons, you geniuses. I'm just saying, okay? I've been there, legitimately. I'm gonna plant these creep vines. Then I promise, Kate, I'm almost done. I did start a little late, and I also took a bathroom break, which is unacceptable. Yo, get these gel sacks out of my face. Why? Why? Well, okay, fine, I'll put these back. See you in heck, buddy. I wanted melon space. When I was in my 20s, I did also look at the impending, you know, and inevitable age, sometimes as a, oh, put it in the bioreactor, you genius. I did look at it as like as a negative thing, like, man, when I'm in my 30s, I'm gonna have exactly the same mindset that I have right now, but my body's not gonna be able to take it anymore. And that's sad. When in reality, my philosophy has changed like a staggering amount. And genuinely, like the things that I derive pleasure from, now that I'm a little bit older, are different. And instead, I genuinely am like, I want to go home and watch Jeopardy instead of having another, hey y'all, alcoholic vodka iced tea. So, where are we going here? Give me, you pick up these ones, 2, 3, you cut this one. Okay, so we're getting full first. And we're gonna cut. 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 No, pick. Cut. Yeah. Why can't there just be a middle ground? I mean, this is the middle ground. That's the thing that you don't want to, you know, realize for some people in their 20s. The middle ground is not partying like once a week. It's partying like once every 3 months. And then being like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. It's like a lot of cleanup. That's my 2 cents, at least. Give me pick up, cut. Hell yeah, brother. Partying once every few lifetimes. But yeah, if you've never liked partying, even better, you know? Now that you, as you get older, you have to justify that less and less. Look at this power, man. Your other egg hatched too? Yeah, it's the crash fish and the manta ray. I'm worried about this big boy though. Seeds, please. Planting seeds as a post-stream activity. Please take Tomo outside. If I take Tomo outside, he might get eaten. Dude, you guys are right. The bioreactor basically owns free Tomo fish. Alright, you know what? I don't want him to be locked in here. He never asked for this. I'm not gonna throw him in the bioreactor. Hold on, hold on. You guys are gonna love this one. You gotta wait like 1 second. But it's gonna be worth it. Right click gets him to stop follow, but it also swings the knife. So apparently, if I command him to stop following, my man will still hang out at the base. I will admit, dude, just keep him safe. That's a much better idea. Hey, come here. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is crashing into him with the freaking sea moth, man. But there was a excuse me, where did my son go? Oh! I can't pick him up anymore. He can't go back inside. Alright, that's fine. I just wanted to go check real quick, because, like...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Something else hatched in here. It was called a gasopod. Oh, it's one of those, it's the acid boys. Yo, he is too big. He is gonna be too large for this alien containment unit. That seems like a problem. They stay small? I don't know. Well, anyway, this we've gone on too long. It took